what's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today's video, I'll be talking about the brand new upcoming 6-star Arcanist, Melania in Reverse 1999. But before I get started on the video, make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe, and also turn on the post notification bell so that you guys can always stay tuned as to not posting videos. I really appreciate it. And if you guys are new here on the channel, if you have any questions regarding Tower of God New World and Reverse 1999, you can join my Discord server by going to my channel description. You'll see the server link there, and I'll also post the server link in the comment section down below. But anyways, let's not waste any time. Let's hop right into the video. So the devs for not Tower of God, but for Reverse 1999, they just dropped more information on Melania, and we're gonna go ahead and check it out. So if you guys haven't watched my past videos, I already went through her kit. But if you guys haven't seen those videos, I will basically go through it one more time. So if we look at her first skill, we have Silent Takedown. Now, before I read it, Thief Master is basically a status. It's like a state where she's able to steal Moxie from the enemy. Like, let me go back to Pride real quick. If we go to Melania, we look up what Thief Master is. Thief Master, Melania's next incantation is enhanced -1 stack after trigger. So she basically enhances the incantation of her arcane skills. That's basically what Thief Master is. So when we look at her kit, we have Silent Takedown. One target attack, deals mental damage, reduces enemies' Moxie, and increases Melania's Moxie. If Melania is in Thief Master status, this attack steals Moxie from the target. So she's able to deal damage, to deal mental damage, and she's able to reduce the enemy's Moxie and increase her own Moxie. So in order for her to steal that opponent's Moxie, she has to be in the Thief Master status. So she can reduce the enemy's Moxie, but if you want to steal the enemy's Moxie, you have to be in the status right here in order for you to steal the Moxie. So you're basically getting 2 Moxie. You're gaining her own Moxie, and on top of that, if you're in a Thief Master, you're stealing the opponent's Moxie. So you're basically getting 2 Moxie by casting this arcane skill. Now we move on to Clockwork Rats. Mass attack deals mental damage to 2 enemies and increases leech rate of this attack. If Melania is in Thief Master status, she gains Moxie and extra leech rate. So for her second arcane skill, she has leech rate, and she also has the Thief Master status where she can basically gain Moxie and she has an additional leech rate. And if for her ultimate, Ridiculous Eyewitness Testimony, she deals 1 target attack, deals mental damage, and grants Melania 1 stack of Thief Master. So she basically gets an additional stack for Thief Master, so she's basically able to increase the incantations of her arcane skills even more when she casts her ultimate. Now we look at her insight level 1. After casting an ultimate, Melania gains 1 stack of Fixed Plan. Fixed Plan raises ultimate might, stackable, cannot be dispelled. For insight level 2, damage dealt increases when Melania enters battle. And if for insight level 3, after casting the ultimate, Melania gains 1 stack of Fixed Plane. So Fixed Plane basically raises her damage, her ultimate damage. I'm pretty sure it's 12%, and then you can stack it 6 times. Yeah, you can stack it 6 times. So that's a lot of damage for her ultimate. So that's pretty much her passive, her insights. So we move on to Pride Win here. Now, if you guys are wondering, where she's at in the tier list, she is A tier early game and S tier late game. So she's going to be pretty good early game, and she's also going to be pretty busted late game. Because her damage, because it says right here that she's going to be a burst damage and a DPS unit. So her whole kit is just damage. That's her whole kit. So if you guys are wondering, which team should you use her in? Well, I can't really make up a team immediately because she's not out yet, but I can tell you guys which characters you can pair her up with. So the fact that she is a mental character, she's a mental DPS character, you definitely want to pair her up with the unit that can shred mental defense. For example, Baby Blue. Baby Blue, she's able to shred mental defense, as you guys can see right here for her first arcane skill. When you reach to 2 incantations or 3 incantations, she deals 350% mental damage, and mental defense is -35% for the target for 3 rounds. And she also has a mass debuff, which increases the amount of damage the enemy can take. So Baby Blue would definitely be a solid unit to use with Melania because she's allowing Melania to do more damage. And on top of that, she has the Nightmare effect. She has the Nightmare status where she can basically inflict a CC, like she can basically prevent the enemies from attacking if the enemy has a debuff on them. If the enemy has a debuff, her ultimate will basically allow the enemy to not even use their attacks at all. So Baby Blue, definitely a good unit to use. I feel like she'll be a really good unit to use with Melania because she's shredding the mental defense, which allows Melania to do even more damage. Now, if you guys are wondering whether or not you should use Beacorn Bloom, I would definitely recommend you guys to not use Melania with Beacorn Bloom because Beacorn Bloom is a reality support character. And the reason why is because we moved to her second arcane skill, Mass Debuff. All enemies suffer reality defense negative 15%. Her debuff doesn't reduce mental defense, it only reduces reality defense. So Melania is not going to do a lot of damage against certain enemies with Beacorn Bloom because Beacorn Bloom is only reducing reality defense. Now for her ultimate, Beacorn Bloom also has a seal where she's able to seal the enemy they can't use their ultimate. So using Beacorn Bloom with Melania would be kind of pointless. The fact that, you know, Melania, she can already take the enemy's moxie. Like using her with Beacorn Bloom, it wouldn't be bad because you can continuously take away the enemy's moxie and you can seal the enemy's ultimate because Beacorn Bloom can basically seal the opponent. They can't really do anything. So they will be a good unit. Like they will be really good together, but at the same time, it would be kind of pointless because she's not really benefiting Melania that much because she's not allowing her to do more damage, and she's basically doing the same thing that Melania is doing, which is basically preventing the enemy from using her ultimate. So I'll say Beacorn Bloom, she's like, I wouldn't recommend you guys to use her. If you guys want to use Beacorn Bloom with Melania, by all means go ahead, but I would definitely recommend you guys to not do it. So we have Baby Blue, and we also have another character, Soneto. So Soneto would be a really good unit to use with not Baby Blue, but Melania, because Soneto is able, she can basically reduce the amount of damage your team can take, and she can also increase the amount of damage your team can do. So Soneto, really good unit to use, and she also has a Petrify her kit as well, which ignores enemy's defense. So Soneto, really good unit to use as well. And I'll say Charlie. Charlie, she dispels all stats up, pause status, and counter statuses from all enemies and then deals 300% mental damage to them. I'll say Charlie, she's not bad, but pairing her up with Melania wouldn't be a good idea as well. So far, the only characters I have are honestly Baby Blue and Soneto. And if you want a healer, I would definitely go for, if you have medicine pocket, of course pick medicine pocket, but you can also use Ann Lee. Yes, Ann Lee is also a good support for Melania because Ann Lee, she provides that additional damage. As you guys can see, she can provide up to 30% damage boost to your allies and also reduce the amount of damage she can take. So Ann Lee is also another good option if you guys have her. Now we move on to whether or not you guys should summon for this character or not. So if you guys, okay, if you have Sotheby, if you summon for Sotheby, I would 100% recommend you guys to not go for Melania. And the reason why is because you want to save up for this character right here. You want to save up for Changling. Changling, she is going to be part of the poison comp, which includes Sotheby. So Sotheby is going to be absolutely cracked with this character. So I would definitely recommend you guys to not, if you're free to play player, do not go for Melania's banner because Changling and Sotheby, they're going to be really good together for poison team comp. Like I said, if you want to summon for characters because you feel like it and you want to do whatever you want, by all means go ahead, do what you got to do. But you know, the whole point of my videos is for me to, you know, guide you guys and give you guys some tips on how to progress through the game and, you know, which teams you guys should build. So me personally, I would definitely recommend you guys to not go for Melania if you have Sotheby. 100% save up for Changling, which is going to come in 1.2. You definitely want to save up for her. And yeah, that's pretty much my take. If you have Sotheby, you should 100% skip, especially if you're a free-to-play player. 100% skip Melania and just save up for Changling for poison team comp. Now, if you didn't summon for Sotheby, I would definitely say that summoning for Melania wouldn't be a bad decision because Melania, she's definitely going to be S tier late game. Her kit has potential. Even looking at her insights, The fact that she's able to increase her ultimate damage is absolutely insane. As you guys can see, she increases it by 12% and it stacks up to 6 times and it cannot be dispelled. So that is absolutely insane. So I would say Melania is definitely going to be one of the top DPS characters in the game for sure, because we just had to see her scaling. We just had to see her damage output. But so far, her kit just looks absolutely crazy. So if you don't have Sotheby and you're considering summoning for Melania, that's not a bad choice. I would definitely recommend you guys to go for it if you want to. Me personally, I'm not going for it because I'm saving up for Pickles. I feel like Pickles is just a better unit in my opinion. But Melania, she's definitely not a bad unit. She's definitely decent. Overall, her kit just looks really solid. So, like I said, you don't have Sotheby, you can go for Melania. I wouldn't say 100% go for her, but if you don't have Sotheby, you can go for Melania. And if you do have Sotheby, don't go for her because you definitely want to save up for Changling. So that's pretty much my take on Melania and what you guys should do with her. And the teams for her, like I said, the teams for her are Baby Blue, Melania, or you can use a healer. Like, you basically want to use a buffing unit that can increase Melania's damage, and you want to use a healer to basically make sure that your team stays alive. For example, you want to use a healer such as DK because she can heal your team. She has the mass healing. You can also use a healer such as Medicine Pocket, or there's going to be an upcoming healer in 1.2 and she's absolutely cracked, which is Tooth Fairy. So there's a lot of healers that you can use for Melania, but I would definitely recommend you guys to use, you know, healers such as DK, Lasource, Medicine Pocket, because Lasource is honestly a pretty decent healer for, you know, a 3-star character. But right now, I'm pretty sure everybody has DK, so my best team in my opinion would be Melania, Baby Blue, and DK. That would be like my top team if I were to go for Melania. But anyways, that's pretty much my take on Melania. Put your thoughts down below in the comment section of what you guys think. Are you guys going to summon for Melania? I want to see y'all's opinions. But anyways, I'll be leaving the video at that. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe. I appreciate you all for watching this video, and I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Peace.